Hello everybody, Dr. Rick dropping in on you. Hope everybody is having an unbelievable start to your week. Well, shoot, it's middle week now, so hopefully you're having a good week. Look, you've heard me, if you follow me, you've heard me say this already, and I can't stress it enough. This election cycle should illuminate it even more. But you've heard me say that if you don't have at least two independent streams of income that you control, then you need to be taking my 7-day online business launch course. Or if you really want everything set up exactly right for you and you're not a good follow-through person, you need to be working with us in your Done For You program. We literally build out your online presence and an entity and get you to profit. Now obviously that's a more cost-inclusive endeavor, but you're not going to find it anywhere else where somebody's literally building your business for you online and managing it until it starts earning a profit. But all of that being said, when I look at how many people are complaining about elections, and it doesn't matter what side of the aisle you're on, complaining, red or blue, doesn't really matter to me. It's complaining, and complaining is a result of the feeling of powerlessness. It means that something is happening that you feel you don't have control over, and when you're complaining about elections, you're complaining because you're hoping that the person that you wanted to win is going to change your life situation, that they're going to make things for you better, that somehow they represent the magic in the world that changes the lives of the less fortunate. And the truth of the matter is that's never been the case in politics. That's not how politics work. Politics is a game of the powerful. And if you don't understand that, you will consistently be frustrated. I don't want to get into the discussion of politics in depth. I just needed to make that point, that where your life becomes better are in the areas that you control. When you learn that you are going to have to take action, that you're going to have to be responsible for the outcomes in your life, that you're going to have to sit up and determine what you want and decide what's necessary to have it, you are going to be frustrated because no one else out there is going to help you achieve the things that you desire to achieve unless they benefit from it in some type of way. It's an exchange thing. People will help you if you pay them. People will help you if they get something for helping you. Some people will help you simply because it is something deep within them. But them helping you versus them doing it for you is two totally different things. And what I can tell you also is people are more inclined to help someone who is going all out and in to help themselves. A person who has made up in their mind that they're going to get what they want no matter what. Those are the people more likely to receive outside assistance. Here's the thing. No matter how good of a job you have, and I talked about this morning when I did my Wednesday, Wealth Building Wednesday segment. And you are going to have to understand that when you don't leverage, no matter how good your job is, if you're not leveraging it with something that you control, you're at the mercy of your employer. You're at the mercy of your employer to determine your value. You're at the mercy of your employer to continuously hold your employment. You're at the mercy of your employer to function within alignment of how that company moves and operates, regardless of whether it's in opposition to your own standards and values, there's so much that goes along with it. So many people are saying how unhappy they are, but very few people are doing anything to change it. If you're not happy, it's on you. No matter what you're not happy about, you have to change situations. And there's a level of fulfillment and joy that simply comes with the idea that I'm doing something to change a situation I'm unhappy about. Before you ever fully achieve the change, you're already experiencing the positivity that comes along with the power and the knowledge of understanding that I'm doing something to change my situation. And not only as I learn how to do this thing, am I making things better for myself, but I'm also developing an understanding at a level that I can help other people I care about do the same thing. And that's power. And that's something beyond a situational experience where you're saying you're happy or somebody does something. That's great. When someone does something that makes you happy, awesome. When someone does something that makes you feel good about something, that's great. But you should have the capacity to consistently be invested in something that satisfies you at a level that you create happiness and joy in your life on an ongoing basis. And this is despite the ups and downs that may be going on. This year has been probably the second most challenging and painfully devastating year of my life, experiencing loss. And yet, I've also had some of the most fulfilling and joyful moments because I'm consistently working on the things I do control. I'm consistently working on the things that I can manage, that I can change, that I can improve in business, in life, in myself, personally determining how I'm going to grow, intentionally setting the path of my development and my growth and the expansion of my reach and my impact, understanding that my reach and my impact directly impacts and affects the level of fulfillment and joy I have. So I'm challenging you, if you don't have at least 2 streams of income that you control, click the link and sign up for the 7-day online business course. If you're in a situation financially where you're prepared to have my company do it for you, that opportunity is going to be there also. Additionally, if you're a person that knows there's some things that you need to do, some things you need to change, some inner work that needs to happen in your thinking, in your processing, whether you're dealing with unaddressed trauma, whether you're dealing with a lack of proper construction of your self-image, self-esteem, self-confidence, or whatever it is that's stopping you, limiting beliefs, whatever's stopping you, and you want to work with me, there's also a way you can do that in the description box. So here's an opportunity for you to really make a difference in your life, to change some things, and you don't have to worry about who is gotten elected and who did that. And I'm not saying don't be concerned about it. I'm not saying don't be involved, but I'm saying that when it's that big and that, it's that emphasized, ask yourself why. I've learned that I've been able to move and operate and achieve regardless to what party's in power, to who's in the Oval Office, to who's sitting in the governor's mansion, to who's in the mayor's office. I am not going to allow myself to be controlled, manipulated, and mishandled, and so invested in something that if it doesn't go my way, I'm devastated. There are people I support, and those people get my vote. There are people I don't support, they don't get my vote. But whether they win or not doesn't change my trajectory. It doesn't change my goals. It doesn't change my purpose, and my destiny. And so I'm challenging you to raise the level of your expectations, raise your standards, and strive for something great. On that note, I'm about to get off of here, run in to the supplement shop, and then I'm headed to the gym. You guys have a great day. As I always say, I live my life on full so that when I leave this place, I don't eat. I challenge you to do the same thing. On that note, peace.